Happy Plushy Wednesday, everyone. Well, I'm sure some of you have heard the news. We have Hurricane Helene heading our way. Good old Florida in summertime and fall. I hope it doesn't, I hope we don't have another one when I have my big market in 2 weeks with Robin. Oh my God, wouldn't that be awful? Tent goes flying, plushies are found 2 miles away. Oh gosh, no, don't laugh about it, Sue. It could happen, it could happen. Don't want it to happen. Right now we got cloudy skies and a little bit of a breeze. Hot and humid. And it's gonna be humid because the rain from the storm. So we shouldn't get hit too badly until tomorrow. Yesterday, I finally, after 14 years, talked to Grumpy into going to get sandbags. And that's because our backyard floods all the time when we get a lot of rain. And they're predicting about 6 inches of rain in my area so far. And that will flood my backyard and come up onto my lanai and make a mess, because with it, it'll bring mulch and dirt and, oh, it's terrible. So I finally talked him into going and get sandbags. So we can at least put sandbags in front where the water would come in, so it doesn't come in, hopefully. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it will save a big mess for us, believe me. Been through it many times. And it was so nice because we had to wait in line. Oh, we were out on the street forever. It took a good hour. I guess a lot of people were going to get them. The county gives them to you, so it's not like you have to go out and buy bags and fill them with sand. For us, I don't know about the rest of the people, but I have a disabled thing to hang in my car, and we didn't have it up, but I told Grumpy as we were coming around the corner and getting closer, I said, put the disabled thing up there. Maybe they'll help us fill the bags with sand. Because every time I see them online doing it, people are there with their shovels filling up these bags. They do give you the bags, which is a good thing. Filling these bags with sand and carrying those heavy bags of sand. And I said, no way I can carry any of those bags. They weigh a ton. So, took him a while. He didn't want to do it, and he finally did. And when we got in, they check your license to make sure you're living in that county where you're trying to get the sandbags. And the gentleman who took our information said, they'll tell you up ahead where to go. So I said, after we left him, I said, oh, I think we might get some help, which will be wonderful. So sure enough, we get up to the gentleman who's directing traffic, and all the other cars were going straight further into the park that we were in, and he told us to go left. And when we did, I saw that that was for old people like us and disabled. So we pulled up and they threw 10 bags of sand. That's the limit that you could get, was 10 bags. Uh-oh, just started raining. Hitting my window. I don't know if you heard that. 10 bags of sand. They put them in the back of our car and off we went. So once we got in there, it went very, very quickly, but the line was long. People waiting to get in there to get sandbags. So that was our excitement for yesterday. Our excitement for yesterday. Still have to get our hurricane crate out and charge certain things. I have a charger that I can charge in case our phones run out of power. We can charge it on there, and have electric fans in case we lose power, and all that good stuff. So hopefully tomorrow won't be too bad. We usually have the water problem. As long as the wind doesn't get too bad, it should be okay. Should be okay. So, I don't know if I have anything else exciting to tell you. Oh, Grumpy's daughter is coming for a visit. She'll be here on Saturday, so she'll just miss the hurricane. She lives in California, so where we used to live. And so it'll be nice having her for a visit for a week. It'll put a crimp in my making things. But I already warned Grumpy, I'm not going out every day gallivanting around Florida to show her things because I have work to do. I want to make sure that I have everything set for 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Saturday is our market. So that's all my big news. Hurricane, Feline. Alrighty, what did I make this week? I made a lot of small stuff because last week I tended to make bigger things. I do have 2 larger items this week, but the rest is small, so it's not going to take us too long to go through it. So I started making candy corn. Made this one first. I thought it was too big. Then I made this one. That's a better size. I want things that I can really not charge too much for. And I made these with Parfait Chunky. So I think what I'm going to do is try making it with the Dollar Tree yarn because it's a little thinner, and get them down in size just a little bit more. So I can just throw them in a basket cheap for like $6 or $8 or something. Don't want to make too much Halloween stuff, but I don't know, my gut tells me we need to have some Halloween things. And then there was a free pattern that came out by Wonder Crochet, and of course I had to try it. It was free, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make more of them. I don't know. My grandsons knew what it was right away when they came over on Sunday, because I had already made, oops, there's the thunder, and there's my dog barking at the thunder. I didn't think we were supposed to get storms today, but looks like we are. Anyhow, this is it. Isn't it cute? It's, oh, I had an extra piece of fuzz on there. It's a caramel apple. So it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I just don't know. I personally love caramel apples. Best caramel apple I've ever had is from Disney World. Not in the park itself where you have to pay to go. There's a area called Disney Springs with all kinds of stores and restaurants and stuff, and you can just go there. It doesn't cost you to get in. And they have a store that sells all different kinds of pastries and sweets, and they sell giant caramel apples. Oh, that's the best. They're the absolute best. And they're covered in nuts too. So I love those things. Love those things. I have to go. Maybe we'll go when Terry's here next week. Maybe we'll go. I don't know. So what do you think? I'm undecided if I should make a couple more. I wouldn't make more than 2 more to bring to the fair, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many caramel apple lovers there are out there. But it was cute, and it didn't take long to make. So that's my little caramel apple. So Scarlet Garden Crochet contacted me, Beth, and asked me if I would test a new pattern that she was doing. And I said, sure. I'm more than happy to help people who are getting started. And she's just getting started making her own patterns. And this is the 3rd one, I believe, I've tested for her. And they've all been small things, which is nice. Doesn't take as long to make as my big dragons. But this I just thought was adorable. I made her duck a while back, and then all those little tiny possums I showed you last week, the week before, I forget when. that I'm going to put on keychains. That was her pattern. And now we have this new one that will come out, and I will put the information. I think she's going to do a free pattern on Instagram or a PDF on Etsy. So I see she's sending me messages now. So maybe she's sending me the info for where you can get the patterns. But I will put it in the description as soon as I get the information from her. So this is the pattern. It's a little Halloween kitty. I don't remember what she called it. It had a cute name, but I can't remember it. But this was the first one I made. I put some pretty green eyes. I love purple and green for some reason. I just love those colors together. So it's just a little, I don't like all the color changes on the hat. Don't like that. But I don't think people are going to be looking at the back of it very much. So this is my first. And I liked it so much I had to make another one. So then I just thought it was so adorable. So I made another one. A real Halloween-y one, right? Black and orange. And I put orange eyes on this little guy. And I think it's so cute. I just think it's so cute, and it's something I can sell for not a ton of money. So three is the charm in things this size. So I only had 2. So when we got back from Starbucks and errands this morning, I decided to make a third one. Beth hasn't even seen this yet, because I haven't sent her a picture yet, because I just finished it. So I was looking at it, and I kept saying, kind of reminds me of a ghost. So I made a kitty ghost. A Halloween kitty ghost, I guess. But there she is. Doesn't it look like a little ghost with that trim at the bottom? You got the trim on the others, and it just reminded me of a little ghost. So that's what I'm calling it. It's a little Halloween cat ghost. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I thought it was cute. And I put some little eyelashes on her, and she got pretty blue eyes. That's why the blue and black hat instead of a real Halloween-y kind of hat, because it's a ghost. It's a ghost kitty. So that's it. That's my 3 of those makes. 3 of those makes. So then I was searching for things that I could make that were quick and I could sell pretty cheap. And you know, it gets boring when you have to make duplicates of something over and over and over again. And I like making the bigger things. I have more fun making the bigger things. But I had to make stuff that kids could buy. So I saw, I think it's Rosalies Craft Creations. She's the one I got the pattern for the Bath and Body Works air fresheners for the car, which I still have to make. I haven't got myself to make those yet. But she was showing how to make these snakes. Now it doesn't look like much, but this is I don't know if I can do it on me, but it's a snap bracelet in here where you just, there it goes, and it wraps around your wrist, and the kids can wear it on their wrist. Isn't it cute? So I bought some snap bracelets at Walmart. They're kind of short. I would have liked them a little bit longer, but for little kids, the size I ended up doing, I did 2 this long, and it's just too long, I think, for a kid. But who knows? Who knows? So I did a green. This is sea glass and this is bubblegum and parfait. So I did these two. Made a lot of them. Like I said, I bought 2 packs of the snap bracelets. Slap bracelets. I keep saying snap bracelets. And so I decided to make them all. There were 8 in all, so those are the first 2 I made. And then I switched yarns and I started using the Dollar Tree yarns. And I made them shorter, so they would be better. Not by much, maybe an inch or so, but same thing, same thing. I don't know how good I am at snapping them. Oh, I am, see? But it just fits on your wrist like that. And on the little one, their wrists will be smaller. It'll really go around a lot for them. But I thought it was cute, a cute little idea. And something that I can charge maybe 10 bucks for. We'll see. So I have the pink and green one. So then I made a purple one, made a light blue one, made a brown one, made a teal one. Grumpy wanted me to make a yellow one, so I made a yellow one. Little tongues of cricket. And I made an orange one. This might be Parfait Chunky. I think this one's Parfait Chunky. All of these are Dollar Tree yarns. So there you go. I have 8. 8 all together. Little slap bracelet snakes. Sorry. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, now let me put these down so I can fix this one. Didn't expect it to go off like that. Funny, funny, funny. So last week, I challenged you to guess what yarn I used to make this big skeleton octo. And a lot of you guessed. And I so appreciate that. It was so fun reading through the comments and seeing if any of you got it right. If you could guess the yarns. I think I told you I used 3 yarns, different yarns in here. And if you had listened carefully to my video, I did give some hints. But no one got it right. No one got it right. So a lot of you said for the white was Sweet Snuggles Light, and that's correct. The white is Sweet Snuggles Light. That's why I said in the video I used up a lot of my white, almost all my white, so I had to go buy another skein. Bravo! Then, most of you were guessing Bernat Blanket. I didn't use any Bernat Blanket. I didn't, not on him. For the black in his tentacles, I used Parfait Chunky. I used Parfait Chunky for that because I didn't have any black in the Michaels yarn, which I said in the video. And then the third color I used was for the hat and for the face. Can you guess now? Big Twist Posh. I use Big Twist Posh because it's a little stiffer and I felt it would hold up better than Parfait Chunky because that's all I had in black at the time that I made him. So unfortunately, none of you guessed correctly, but I am so happy that you did guess. It did make it a lot of fun. So if you got 2 out of 3 right, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Put my octo back there. So I only have 2 things left for you. That's quite a bit though. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 2 more things. 16, that's not bad. For me, that's not bad. It won't be like that next week, I don't think, because I have a big test to do. And that takes me a long time, unless I sneak some little things in between. I might do that. But watch for that. Next week, the unveiling of the test I'm doing this week. So one thing I really, really wanted to do was make another big pumpkin. So I did. I got that done this week, and that's it. I'm not going to make any more big ones. I might make a couple more small ones. I don't know how crazy people will be about pumpkins there. Last year at the market I did at the assisted living place, I think I sold all but 1 pumpkin. They're not having the craft fair this year, which I was very, very disappointed about. So hopefully they'll sell here, because my other 2 markets are in December, and that may be a little too late for pumpkins. But if I don't sell them, I'll put them out as decorations, because I love to decorate for the fall. So I got this pumpkin. He's a big one. Here's a big one, and I made those pretty leaves again. And I used a little jute bow, made a little tendril. This is a much darker orange that I made the first one. I didn't want to do the same colors. And this is what I did last year as well. I did the pumpkins in different colors. I am really, really tempted to make one in this green color. Not quite ripe pumpkin. Not quite ripe, if I did that. But I whipped this one out really fast, which I was surprised about, because they had a lot of work. They're not hard, just time consuming. So I have one more item. Ooh, this is not going to be a very long video. And I wanted to make 3 lovies or snugglers, whatever you want to call them, for the market. So I made the lamb, and then I made the duck, and one I really wanted to try out was this one. And he's so cute. He's so cute. So I made a little deer, a little fawn. Isn't it cute? Really cute. So this is the yarn I had to go back to Michael's and buy, because I didn't have any bigger yarn than Parfait Chunky, and I didn't want to use that. His little tail, cute, little tail. I think he's so cute. And I embroidered the nose on, and I embroidered his eyes. This time I did the eyes in brown. I just thought the black would be a little too stark with all of this cream color and brown. So I went with a dark brown instead. And I had to use dark brown for his nose anyway, so just carried it over to his little eyes. So what do you think of my little deer? Ain't they cute? I love these things. I want to make every one of them that's in that Mimi Makes Minis book that I bought on Lovies. Maybe I will someday. I may never sell them, but I really enjoy making them. And most of the time I use Bernat, if I have it. I'm not going to go out and keep buying yarn. Do you believe that? Not me. So those are my makes for today. I think I had, how much did I say I had? Just see another fluff, or yarn bomb as we like to call them. Let me put this in the trash. Sorry, I didn't want it to go on the floor. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 items. So that's not bad. That's not bad for me. I think I said that already, didn't I? Ah. So I need to get off here and go find a dentist. Hate going to the dentist. Hate going to the dentist. I read the best article about dentists, and I carry it in my phone actually. I saved that article to my phone about how much dentists rip off people. So now I'm paranoid. Since I've lived in Florida, it's been 14 years, I've tried 4 different dentists. They were awful. Every one of them, every single one of them wanted, 3 out of 4 of them handed me a bill for work they felt I needed. That was around $6,000. I have no dental insurance. I'm not spending $6,000. Plus, I didn't believe I needed it. And this article was so informative because it would say, well, they'll come in and they'll show you a picture and say, well, that's your tooth and you have a cavity. But you don't know if that's a picture of your tooth. Do you really look at your teeth that closely, especially the back ones, to know if what they just showed you is true? Now I'm all paranoid. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. In here where I live, just on the main street, we must have 8 different dentists, at least. At least. And there's more in my little town. Oh, my town's growing, unfortunately, but we have so many dentists. You think that they would be more competitive, but holy smokes, every one of them. Now you can't go and just have x-rays and your teeth cleaned. You have to go have x-rays and return a different time to have your teeth cleaned. One even refused to clean my teeth because they felt I needed a deep cleaning. And if I didn't do that, they wouldn't clean my teeth. So I got up and walked out. What's wrong with these people? I don't know. I don't know. But I have a toothache. I have a toothache. So I need to find someone. It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Oh well. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. If you're in Florida, be safe, be safe, be safe. We know how these storms are. They tell us it's going west over to Texas, or it's going straight up to the Panhandle or Big Bend, and all of a sudden it'll turn and come this way. Or the opposite. Tampa's going to get hit. Be prepared. Already today they're evacuating people that live near the water because they're expecting a big surge from the storm, so there'll be flooding. So people are having to leave their homes already. And then you know what'll happen? It won't hit us. They never do. We get some rain, we get a little bit of wind, but I've never seen one hit us full force so far. Fingers crossed. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. All right. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you again for doing that quiz. I had a lot of fun with that, and I'm going to try to think up another one that everybody can answer and see if we get any correct answers the next time. But I think I threw you with that posh. Some did say posh, But then they may have guessed Bernat blanket or something else, and just not one got all 3 right. A lot got 2 right, but not the 3. So thanks again. That was fun. All right, I'm going now for sure. For sure, for sure. Turn me off, turn me off. All right. Talk to you soon. Stay safe. Keep crocheting.